This is the new Vivo T3 Lite 5G. It costs rupees 10,499. Wow, so affordable. Yes, it is. Let's talk about the cameras. This phone has two rear cameras, a 50 megapixel main camera and a 2 megapixel depth camera. And no, there is no ultra wide camera, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. If you want an ultra wide camera, just buy a different phone. But the main camera, it captures good photos in daylight conditions, the details are sharp and the colors are vibrant. However, it struggles in low light conditions and the photos are grainy and lack detail. It supports up to 180p recording at 30 fps. This phone comes with an 8 megapixel front facing camera and it will be good enough for video calls and selfies. It comes with a MediaTek Dimensity 6300 processor, and if you compare it with the Redmi 12 5G, which has a Snapdragon 4 Gen 2, they almost have the same performance. But the Snapdragon 4 Gen 2 is a 4 nanometer chip and the Dimensity 6300 is a 6 nanometer chip. So the Snapdragon chip will be more power efficient. But still, at this price range, the Dimensity 6300 is a good processor. You should be able to play casual games like Clash of Clans and Minecraft on this phone. But for higher end games like BGMI and Call of Duty, you will notice lag and frame drops, especially if you play on high graphics settings. Talking about the design, this phone has a plastic back cover and a side mounted fingerprint sensor. And this phone looks really similar to the Realme C61. Overall, the design of this phone is good, but not the best. In my opinion, the Redmi 12 5G actually has a better design than this phone, and it has a similar price tag. The face unlock on this phone is fast and reliable as well. You get two color options with this phone, vibrant green and majestic black. It has a 6.56 inch LCD display with a 90Hz refresh rate and a peak brightness of 840 nits. Look, this is a budget phone. Obviously, it's not going to have an AMOLED display, but still, it's a good display for gaming and binge watching. But if you're still not satisfied and want a better display at this price range, buy the Poco M6 Pro 5G, which has a bigger display and a higher resolution. The weight of this phone is 185 grams, so this phone is lightweight and it will be comfortable to use even with one hand. This phone comes in two variants, 4GB RAM and 128GB storage and 6GB RAM plus 128GB storage. To be honest, I think Vivo should have given us an option for 256GB storage, but at least it has a memory card slot. So if you want some extra storage, buy a memory card. This phone comes with a 5000 mAh battery and supports 15 watt fast charging. So what's the difference between the Vivo T3 Lite and the Vivo T3? Well, first difference is obviously the price. The Vivo T3 Lite has a starting price of rupees 10,499 for the base variant, which is 4GB RAM plus 128GB of storage. On the other hand, the Vivo T3 has a starting price of rupees 19,999 for the 8GB plus 128GB storage variant. The Vivo T3 has a Full HD Plus AMOLED display and the T3 Lite has a HD Plus LCD display. The Vivo T3 has a Dimensity 7200 processor, which is much better than the Dimensity 6300 that you get with the T3 Lite. Both the phones have the same rear camera setup, that is 50 megapixel main camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. However, the Vivo T3 has a 16 megapixel front facing camera and the T3 Lite has an 8 megapixel front camera. And finally, the Vivo T3 supports 44 watt fast charging, but the T3 Lite supports 15 watt fast charging. This phone runs on FunTouch OS 14, which is based on Android 14, and Vivo has promised two major software updates for this phone. Overall, if you're looking for an affordable 5G phone with a large display, long battery life and a decent camera, then Vivo T3 Lite is a good option. However, if you're looking for a phone with a more premium design, better performance or a cleaner software experience, you should buy a different phone. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.